Sponsored by Degenerates. Hey, what's happening, people? This is episode 153. It's our Halloween episode. Happy Halloween! We're doing it. Live from Davis Studios. I'm afraid. This is our. Oh my god. Raw Tyrone the Thief. It's the Halloween special. How's it going? Ruh-roh? No.
Get back to the farm, boy. What you doing outside the fence?
Give me
Who's
your
watching them sheep?
Give me your. You gotta go Shaggy for me.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you
Hold
went
on.
Scooby.
Wait.
That's okay.
I went Scooby.
Reversed. I'm
like Scoob. Or are you Scoob?
I'm right here, Raggy. Well, I'm not gonna. This is.
Hey, Scoob. You want some Scooby snacks?
Yeah. There we go.
That's
This is
not
terrible.
Right.
Holy shit, the gag's up. It's comedy by coincidence, and we're sucking today already. But we're hoping that you have an extra not sucky Halloween. Am I right? Whether you're between the ages of 1 and 18, you probably shouldn't be listening to this. But if you're between the ages of 18 and 99, man, have a great Halloween. Do something fun. If you're elderly, don't bust a hip. Do you think grandmas dress up in never mind. I don't know where I was going with
finish
this.
the thought. Finish the thought.
You know how young couples, they might dress that's the whole point of sexy costumes, right? That's the whole reason sexy costumes hit the market and are a success. Because whether you're single or not, you got to impress your man, right? Do you think grandmas pick out sexy Halloween costumes for grandpas? I don't know how we got here.
No,
I get it. Me neither. I think they understand. I don't know, man. Happy Halloween,
I think
everybody.
they understand that no matter what they do, Viagra's involved. So, costume not, it feels like a waste of the pension,
Blue Chew, holler at you boys. Let's see. Not that we need it. Hey, let's see here. Halloween week. It's been a week since I seen you. You were in Boston. Are you still in Boston?
Yeah, I'm still in Massachusetts.
Are you starting to say shit like "ka" and "guitar" and?
No. Everybody I talk to changes the accent. Like I see it happening in real time. Very few people it's starting to feel like the whole accent thing's fake.
Yeah, I think the Boston
100%.
accent thing is fake too. It's just I don't know.
it's starting to feel like you're not going to get that Boston accent unless you fucking have a close accent, because it's like I'll talk to a guy at the venue, and then he'll call someone on my behalf, and his whole accent will change.
Yeah, on
instantly.
the phone.
Yeah, he'll be talking, for lack of a better term, American to me, and then switch to Bostonian, like just at the drop of a hat for a phone call. It's hilarious.
Okay. When do you get out of Boston?
I leave Tuesday.
Hell yeah, you're almost there. You're gonna be back in Florida just in time for the Halloween mics. And wait, more important, your showcase.
My showcase,
Yeah.
Wednesday,
October 30th at the
Big Top Brewing
Company. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Look at me go. What time does it start?
It starts at 8:00, 8
Yeah.
p.m.
Make sure if you're in the Tampa area, you go down to Big Top Brewing. Am I right with the city? I'm so close on knowing all the details.
No, you're not.
Yeah, that's
you're
why I
not
wanted
right.
you to say it, man.
No, it's down in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. It's
Hell yeah.
about an hour south of the city.
Hell yeah. Do something
You know.
fun. Go for a drive. It's fall, bitches. I don't know what it looks like in Florida, but up here, colors are changing. The air's getting soft. You smell the damp leaves. Except they're not damp. They're dry. It hasn't rained here in forever.
Yeah, you don't get that in Florida. This is the first time I in years past. I'm gonna brag. I've been in Europe this time of year because I like their winters a little bit better. And this is my first time here for Halloween in probably 4 years, and I'm disappointed. It's what happened. Like, the sexy costume used to be a mainstay for Halloween, and it's gone to the side. Like, it's either you're doing something else. You're either like doing a full get up costume, or you just dress fancy.
Yeah.
Like, there is no sexy about it. Like, you go to the UK, men and women, like, nipples covered, just bare chest, walking around. Like,
yeah.
Halloween is insane because it's like they're going out with booty shorts and a police cap, and that's their costume.
Yeah.
We need to, like, America's gotten too prude. It needs to slut itself up.
Yeah.
Let the sluts free again. That's my political message. I hope it gets picked up. Let them free.
Fuck yeah. That's something I can get behind. Fuck all this political jargon. I know we're 2 weeks away from the election. Free the titties. Bring back the sexy costumes. I'm sorry, Oscar. Shit. God damn, I upset the kitty. We're all good. We were just talking about sexy costumes, buddy. Your boy gets excited. He's overwhelmed. I think he felt the excitement too. What's your favorite sexy costume? There's a bunch of mainstays,
Ooh, I feel like I'm gonna have to choose two, and it's gonna be surprising.
Give me top three, bitch. Let's do this. Let's do it right. We're doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Sexy teacher. That's a solid choice. Always a solid choice.
Got one right here. What's up? Going on
for the females, and for the men, I don't know. It's kind of a rare costume, but sexy blow up doll kind of works for men. I don't know what it is about it, but
whatever gets you, Ty. I'm with you. Okay, but that's number two.
Yeah.
Keep going.
No, those are the two. You get those two, I'm over. I'm winning.
You're winning. Okay.
Like, all right. So think about it though. Sexy cop and sexy firefighter. Like, do you really want those people in a place of
sexy
service?
Firefighter will carry you though. She could throw you around. That might be cool.
Yeah, and that's it. It doesn't mean he'll have the brain cells to put out the fucking fire. You know what I mean?
She might. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need more female firefighters. Am I right? Hey, women are jacked.
Yeah. Yes. I agree.
Hey, this ain't a sexist podcast. We're all about the ladies here. You know what I mean? Equal rights, equal pay, baby. Let's do it.
And then it's like I just can't wrap my head around those.
Let them vote, dude. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
And then it's like sexy cop is terrifying because they can say anything and get away with it.
They'll
You know what I
plant
mean?
some
Like,
shit on you.
exactly.
For sure. Sexy cop is definitely gonna, you know.
You know, and it's a motherfucker to get planted with chlamydia. I'm telling you what.
You're fucked.
Right?
Okay. Well,
Anything school related short of teacher or principal automatically pedophile crap. No.
but that's what you started off with your favorite.
School teacher. School
Okay, good.
teacher. That's
You know
what
what?
I'm
You did
saying.
say
Teacher
that.
is the only
Rewind.
exception.
Let's roll the footage. No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
Sexy
No,
janitor.
School teacher.
Sexy
right?
janitor.
Nice mature
I'd get
woman that
behind
knows how to
it.
swing a ruler.
Car wash girl. No, stick with me.
Janitor. See, janitor, the outfit would be too similar to garbage man.
Sexy
right?
garbage man. Girls, step up your game. Let's get equal representation among all our dirty men careers. You know.
Exactly.
Dude, I want to see sexy contractor.
Sexy contractor.
You-
Well, see, that's a phenomenon. The contracting business never had a sexy anybody, so they have no idea what that looks like.
I know.
You know,
Hard hat, white tank top, booty jeans, boots. There you go. You're done. Maybe if you want to get really crazy, some really long white men's socks.
but they have to make sure it's a white hard hat. Any other color, they're no longer the management. They're now the
It could be
they're
yellow, it could
construction
be blue.
workers.
I think, you know what?
Yeah.
Ladies, step it up. Okay, here's my top 3. By the way, before I get into this, I gotta say, we're joined by the lovely Dr. Evil. Thank you for being here. Hell of a producer.
Charmed as always.
Dotting our I's, crossing our T's, all that shit. My top 3 sexiest Halloween costumes. Let's see. I do like. Okay, here's a couple's idea. Sexy couple's idea. Adam and Eve. I used to have a book of homemade Halloween ideas, and it had like a really hot chick, and then probably her boyfriend who took all the pictures and shit for this book. And I do remember the Adam and Eve one standing out as being like, "Oh, that's, whew,
For
that's
the
risque."
adventurous couple.
Yeah. I will say fun, you know, and to that credit, if it's just a chick, Poison Ivy, you know,
That's a good switch up on it. Yeah.
I must count that as my number 1. A good Poison Ivy costume. You got me, girl. 2.
And you know, wait, hold on. There's actually, and I think it's the highlight of that costume. It comes in built-in emergency toilet paper. You know, just pluck a leaf and wipe and move on.
Yeah. Except if it's Poison Ivy, I don't need that rash, dude. I don't need that rash. Going on. No.
Yeah. All right.
Carrying on.
Moving on.
Carrying on. Number 2. Oh, I had this tie. I'm trying not to lose it. Harem girl / sexy belly dancer. All day long. Probably a little cold for October, but hey, girl, if you're doing it, shout out to you. More power to you. And then number 3, you know, like your you know, Middle Eastern dancer girl. That's a solid, you know.
Belly dancer.
But
Okay.
yeah, you got me. You got me. 3rd hottest costume. Oh, you know what, man? I gotta shout out because this was the first one I thought of, and this is probably a classic, overdone but classic. You know, is your bunny girl. You know, whether Playboy bunny girl. Whatever. I'm up for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sucker for fishnets and corsets and maybe some bunny ears. So,
I mean, in the words of the great Trevor Harrison, longtime fan of the show, thank you.
shout out Trevor.
Shout out Trevor. Bestiality's way against park and rec regulations, bro. Like
I thought you'd love me more coming as a furry. What are you talking about? I thought that's the whole reason I put this on. I was like, oh, you know, I do have a Scooby-Doo outfit. If I get furried up, Ty's going to be extra listening to me today. So
No, I'm
interested.
listening because I'm a Scooby Doo fan. You chose the right version of furry, but contrary to my personality, looks, and overall aura about me, I don't like the idea of fucking in costumes. You know, even worse, like going to a convention about it. Like, no, I you know, if
That's enough of that. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Scoop, get out of here.
no, I approve. That was funny.
Lucky for you, I'm a dog lover. Jesus Christ. Shout out Dr. Evil. That was her commitment to the show today. Whoo! I do this for you, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I did. We're trying to be funny. This is a good episode so far. We're kicking it. I gotta ask. Now that we're through my furry bit, I did want to bring that up. I had that thought earlier that I was gonna be like, never mind. I was going.
No, we established this at the start of the show. Finish the thought.
Before the show started today, before I met up with you, I was like, I put the Scooby-Doo outfit on, and he doesn't mention anything about furries or says something derogatory or something. I'll be like, I thought you'd love me more, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, just really, I suck.
Well,
because I explain bits like this, but I love you. That's where this is coming from.
I appreciate it, Chris, and I'm going to tell you advice an acting teacher once told me. If you overcommit, you're fake acting. If you don't commit, you ain't
suck.
doing shit.
You suck.
You know what I
shit,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
I ain't an actor. I know Brian Callen of this generation. You know what I mean? Thank God, though, right?
Wait, Brian Callen's an actor now?
Somebody clip that and send it to him.
I knew he was trying. I didn't know he succeeded yet.
He was in The Hangover, dude. He was in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. But like, let's can we be honest? Like,
the Joker.
He's the Joker. What? I don't know.
They cut the scene he was in. It's terrible. I feel terrible right now. Somebody cut this. Send it to him.
That would be a fantastic way of meeting Brian Callen. And be like,
You're firing the kid fan.
Oh, you don't think I'm an actor?
I don't want Brendan Shaw pissed off at me, dude. Like, shit. No,
listen,
like
I've
good
said
guys. I've
some
listened forever. I love firing the kid. We've weathered the storm. I feel like listeners are fighters themselves. If you're still listening at this point, Jesus Christ. No, we got to get to some stuff. I got to ask my man about some shit. How are you doing?
I'm working,
Oh my God, talk to me, man.
7 times.
Holy shit, are you
That's a
okay?
lot.
I'm here for you, man. I love you to death. So
Holy moly.
A, this is not a fucking therapy session, and
But it
Could
could
be.
be.
Yeah.
It could be.
no.
Let it out.
I'm just.
Let it out on the podcast. This is what we do this
Come
for.
on.
It's going to get numbies. We got this, dude.
I mean,
We could do so
no.
many numbies.
No, I'm just. It's an emergency floor. I'm the
People
only one
love
in charge.
trauma.
Have you
So
ever cried on this podcast yet?
No.
I have
Yeah.
multiple times because I'm a bitch.
Yeah. I was gonna say pussy, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's how fucking much I give to this podcast. I give and I give and I give, and I want you to give too. I want to hear from you. How are you doing? That was like 7 eyes in a row.
Wait.
You're working a
No.
lot.
Yeah, dude. I'm the only one here. I'm in charge, and that means a lot of work. I got to be there every day. It's like I'm on tour except for 10 days. So it's kind of fun, but also sucks all at the same time.
Ugh. You're almost
Yeah.
done. Just 2 more days, right?
Yeah, today, tomorrow, and then ain't this some bullshit? I gotta get up to the airport at 4:15. I gotta
AM?
leave the airport.
Is
Yeah.
when you got to leave to be there, or that's when you need to be there?
That's when I need to leave the hotel to go to the airport.
That still sucks. No, I'm not saying.
Yeah. For an 8:20 flight. It's a 2-hour motherfucking drive with morning traffic into Boston. Oh yeah, fucking shoot me now.
Oh, that hurts me. I'm sorry. And you're probably taxiing there. And oh god damn.
Taxiing there?
No, what's your ride sitch in Boston?
Oh,
Let everybody
rental car. I'm driving, bitch.
Fuck
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
let this blind bastard loose in the streets of Boston.
I can't believe you get around as well as you do, dude. This is.
Uh,
I'm also talking to the guy who bought a car in Seattle and then drove it to Florida. Stopped here in St. Louis for like a total of 6 hours so he could try to win the money back and do a podcast. You didn't even sleep. You know, I think you took a
fuck
shower.
no.
We did a podcast, and then we went to the casino, and you split from there. It was
Yep,
like the
pretty
most
much.
insane shit I've ever seen.
Drove another 4 hours.
Oh,
know.
you slept at one of my favorite rest areas of all time. You know, we've talked about the
Beautiful.
worst. Rend Lake is one of my faves.
Oh yeah.
If
So-
it's during the day too, and you walk around, it's like a fucking public park. I think it might even have a boat put in. You know what I mean? Like a boat ramp. There you go. But just beautiful country out there. Nothing else out there either. I think the
it's
next
been-
thing you come up on is like Metropolis or something, where Superman's from, which is not really true because it's a bodunk little smaller than Warrensburg. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
But I while sleeping at Ren Lake, this is off of what is it? 35? 35?
No. Let me tell you,
70
it's
something?
either this is the way I think you were going. It was 64 east. You take 64 until it meets I-57 in Mount Vernon,
Uh-huh.
and it was either off of 57 or 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 24
either-
because it's
Yeah.
57 is where you get off 64. You go about, let's say, 4 to 20 miles, and then you get on 24, and that takes you all the way to Nashville if you're going that way. And actually, I take it to get to, you passed my grandparents' place. 24 will take you through Paducah and right to Kentucky Lake. All of the exits for it.
Yeah.
So
Well, either way, the point is like you're alone,
yes,
right? You're
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the hills of Tennessee, you know, where you think
That was
like, if you're
Illinois.
not-
Illinois, by the way. Just so
oh,
you.
it's still in Illinois.
Mhm.
Well, either way, you're like you're deep in the hills, and you just think at night, motherfuckers dressed like how I'm dressed right now, is just wandering around. Like it's one of those. The pervasive thought entered my head as I was falling asleep there. This would be a beautiful place for a serial killer to set up a family picnic. You know what I mean? Like it's you could stage the scene very nicely. It's you know.
Yeah.
The guy would slit my throat and just sit me up in the car, position the car so it faces the lake, so it looks like I just drifted off to sleep or whatever, you know.
Yeah, and there's a whole ass lake to drop the body and everything, and yeah, I'm with you.
No, I was thinking Zodiac killer style. Make a display.
No, God.
You know, it's such
Hi.
a beautiful lake. You don't want to drop a body in there. You know, lay out a picnic, lay out some food. You know, he magically slit his throat while he was cutting the bread. I don't know what to tell you. You know.
So hey, did you hit any open mics this week? I know you've been busy as fuck at
Oh
work.
fuck
so
no,
probably
dude.
not. Yeah.
I've been at work until a minimum of about 9:30 every night.
Boo.
You know. Yeah.
It was that way for Dr. Evil and I this week too. Although I will say lawns are slowing down, so like I'm taking care of. I had a deck we were talking about last week. That's done, and now I'm on to other like small side jobs that have been putting off forever. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But give it 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks of being cold. I'm gonna run out of side work, and I mean that'll be right in time for Christmas lights and shit, though. So, anyways, I mean, and then teaching in the evenings. My schedule's like I don't have any openings. It's insane. So
Yeah.
although we're off for Halloween, and the first time in 4 years I've worked at this place, that's kind of cool. New manager, new me, you know.
Exciting.
I actually
plans?
really like my new manager. He's pretty cool. You know, if he ever listened to this, I think you're the best manager we've had so far. So, fuck yeah. We hadn't had a manager since January. I think he just got on sometime in September. And he was somebody we hired from the inside, so somebody I've worked with for 4 years and knows the place in and out and actually cares about the place. So, hell yeah.
Okay.
Shout out.
So there might be greener pastures for you.
Yeah, let's fucking hope so. It's been a goddamn ride without a manager for 9 months, you know? So, but carrying on. That's and people always be asking me, Chris, why don't you want to do that? I'm like, I watch people come in and go out in 3 months or less. You know, I know how much stress and bullshit comes with that job. But, you know, I do really well at what I do, and let me continue to do that. You know, so
Yeah. Stick your ground. Sometimes the promotion is not worth it.
no, yeah, and I won't have time to do this. I won't have time to be in a band, which is going well. We're still picking a name. It's hasn't gotten easier because I feel like the list of names is up to like 30 that we're choosing from.
Have you thought of Hippy Dippy? Hippy Dippy's country band. But you will never play anything country.
I wouldn't say never. I like old country, you know, outlaw country, right? But,
Okay. All right.
you know, none of this newfangled poppy bullshit country.
Now, well, hold the phone. You know,
I do like Jelly Roll. I like Post Malone, you know.
Okay,
can
I was
say a
just
couple.
about to say.
I really do. Actually, I really like Jelly Roll. And if you haven't seen it yet, Ty, at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction of Ozzy Osbourne, they did 3 songs, covers, real quick. Wolfgang Van Halen and Maynard James Keenan from Tool did a cover to open of Crazy Train, which was pretty fucking cool. But then Jelly Roll sang Mama, I'm Coming Home as the second song. God, that was really, really good. So I recommend checking that out if you haven't seen it already.
I'll have to check it out. Have you heard of Theo Vaughn's impression of Jelly Roll? Have we talked about this?
No, I wouldn't. I need to see this actually.
Like, have you? All right, so he won Best New Coming Artist or Best Artist at the CMA. No,
No, it's Country Music
CMA?
Awards. That sounds right.
yeah, I think it's the CMAs. And his thank you speech was it's an inspirational masterpiece, if I may say so. Something about myself. It's called a rear view mirror because you got to leave it behind you or something or other. It's a bad quote, but Theo fucking, oh my God. You like Theo Vaughn? I'm recommending you search out that clip. That's all I'm saying.
He is a killer Jelly Roll. Okay. And I could see it because, I mean, first of all, they got the same demographics, but they're homies. So, anyways.
All right. Comedy news.
Hey.
I'm
What are we
I'm
forgetting?
moving. What are we forgetting? How are you doing? Are we forgetting that part? I
Yeah.
thought we did that part.
No.
Am I confused?
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I don't mean to be like this. What's up, dude? But I definitely, you know.
No, I got you. I'm sorry. I was mistaken. I thought we
No,
did
it's
you
cool.
first.
I mean, I talk a little, but I talk a little bit. Maybe I came to vent or just kick it with my homie. So let's talk. Just to keep it brief, Chris worked his ass off just like you. We out here, everybody here hustling. Actually, shout out Dr. Evil, probably hustling her ass off the most. She had an event she had to organize and that was a fundraiser for literally the place she works and she's managing right this second, and a lot of work and a lot of putting things together and setting up to pull it all off. And I think it was a success. And hopefully they made a lot of money for Kelly's work and fundraising and all that. But shout out Dr. Evil for being a savage, you know. Definitely, if not Savage of the Week, you know, runner up for Savage of the Week. But what else we got? So we had, okay. No, dude, this is how I know we didn't talk about how are you doing, because I saved some stuff I had to talk about.
Okay, all right.
Listen, busy ass week, busy ass weekend. Friday, okay, you work all week and you're like, finally the weekend, finally I get a little time off. Friday, I had a wedding at 4:00.
Odd time.
An hour away from here. Who the fuck does that to people? Do you want people at your wedding?
Friday? Ooh.
Now, these are family friends, and we love them to death. And, hey, if you listen, we love you. You know what I mean? We wouldn't miss it for the world. And we didn't. We were there. That was awesome. It was a beautiful wedding. Beautiful time was had. 4 o'clock on a Friday. I can say it. We had a bitch of a time fucking getting off work and figuring out how to get there in time. Dr. Evil didn't have off work. She just had to leave early and figure it out day of a little bit. It gave him all heads up, but, you know, a couple of days. But what you gonna do? Damn, dude. Definitely an hour away. Listen. Beautiful wedding. A couple things. Number one. You ever been to a wedding your ex is at?
Oh no!
Oh my god, yeah, dude. And I completely forgot. I didn't even think about it at all getting ready for this. Okay, this is a family friend. This is my mom's best friend's daughter, okay? Who was getting married. I dated best friend's daughter's cousin. Yikes, I totally forget. This is like high school, one of my very first girlfriends. I didn't even remember until after the ceremony, and we're all walking back to get refreshments and shit, which there were none. And I spot her, and I'm like, Dr. Evil, we're taking a walk. And we ditched and went and probably smoked. I smoked a shit ton of grass and leveled out a little bit. And then we went and had a great time. My whole family was there, so we just fucking kicked it with the family again. Had more joints to... It's a celebration, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I smoked a joint with my dad. There was a beautiful bunch of bluffs and a lot of open places to go kick it and a lot of good food, gotta say. And we had to get back early because Oscar's been sick. And he's doing better. He's doing all right. It was nothing super serious, but had to get back to give him his kitty meds, which was no fun. Giving a cat meds, zero fun at all.
Yeah.
I will say he got better at it as we went, and by the end he was downright just down to have it happen quick. You know what I mean? Which, good for him. I've never had a cat as good as him. Shout out Oscar, true savage of the week. Dr. Evil was clapping her hands over there. He's good boy. Okay, other thing about the wedding, everything was fine with that. We didn't have to interact. All good times were had. Second, about this wedding, my mom's best friend, who's the mother of the bride,
Yes.
has had multiple surgeries lately. Within the past 2 years, a lot of reconstructive shit, reconstructed shoulder, reconstructed hip, a lot of craziness. She's walking around with a cane most of the time and a wheeler stroller kind of thing half the time. And she's in her 50s. She's not super old. Shout out Kathy, not super old. Clip that, send it to her. But I kid you not, Ty, I watched this woman bust down to some of the dirtiest, nastiest songs, like 8 songs in a row, bro, with her cane for 4 songs, and then with her stroller for 4 songs. But I'm talking like Get Low. What other ones can you think of that were had? What's the we were banging on the bathroom floor kind of song? God,
It wasn't
Oh,
me.
Shaggy.
Shaggy. Yeah, that one. What else did we have? Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Well, we got that. What's that? We're gonna get flagged. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, Pony. Genuine. This dirty, dirty ass songs. Okay, because she's out there dancing and getting down with a cane. Cha-cha slide. That's not too bad, but yeah, for sure. Had to hit the couple, group dances too. My mom's out there who's, in her 50s too. Definitely's got some stuff going on. Mobility, not great. What is it about a wedding that makes people with, limited mobility want to fucking boogie? What's up with that?
Dude, it's a wedding.
We're an hour and a half from civilization too, and what if we need an ambulance? You guys are fucked. You know what I mean?
There's enough tequila to make people feel better.
That's
You
what-
know, there's some stuff around that will help out.
Anyways, I'm not a buzzkill. I am. I really am.
Yeah, you are. You're buzzing up this wedding. All right. So you're did you happen to have a conversation with the cousin, or was there enough
Hell
street
no.
smarts? Okay, you
Hell
stayed
no.
effort. Good moves.
Good moves. Get
Uh,
high enough to forget that it's going on. Have a good time at the wedding with my family. Put on a good face. Get the fuck out of there at a respectable time. Get a couple
Nice.
dances with my wife. That's the way to go. Did it up.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Now, most important fact of this wedding that you have not talked about yet, and that's the food. How we doing? What are we doing with?
I did say food was amazing. Large spread, buffet style. Really good Caesar salad. Lots of homemade rolls. What was it? They had vegetables and butter and seasoning and mashed potatoes that were really good with cheese and pulled pork and chicken. And then
Ooh.
avalanche of different desserts, like homemade cupcakes, homemade pies, homemade inside out Oreos, homemade this and that's, you know. It's kind of insane.
The whole spread. Ooh, that sounds
Cheesecake that was retarded. Yeah, it was good.
nice. Excellent.
so-
Excellent.
Throwing the R word out there needlessly. Sorry, guys.
No. See, that's something offensive to me that you just did there. 'Cause everywhere, like, I'm gonna be honest. It's not the word. It's the fact that you back down. You pussy.
Fucking pussy. How many times? That's 3 times you've called me a pussy this episode.
Absolutely,
Damn,
absolutely.
straight.
You're proving it once.
Holy
over
shit!
again.
What is up with me today? Maybe it's in the water up here or something. I don't know, man.
I don't know. It.
Chris,
I almost
get it
called
together,
somebody a
dude. Holy shit! I'm not backing down. Not
Yeah,
pussy
no.
Chris up in this bitch now.
Exactly. But
Yeah,
no,
brother.
what I'm saying is like you use the word as a an appropriate
Adjective.
like
Yeah.
an appropriate adjective. You know, it is not a verb. It is not a noun. You know, it's as a descriptor word of something
You know
that is
what?
crazy and ridiculous. Like, let's be honest.
I stand by my
some
words.
Mentally disabled
retarded.
people are kind of crazy and ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like it's.
I'm sorry
we're
to
just
offend
being
you,
honest.
Ty. I will not. I won't back down. As Tom Petty
Ex-
said, I'll stand my
Ac-
ground. I won't
Excellent.
back down.
Excellent.
That was retarded. Carrying on.
What you got anything else about the wedding? You mentioned you had several things. What else you got?
That was the one. I don't know. Just the old ladies with canes busting it down. I was like, this is nuts. Somebody's breaking a hip. Also, what's the song that just makes white people get down? Sweet Caroline, sure.
Sweet Caroline,
Not- you know what?
the Journey collection, I will say.
Yeah, you know what?
Um,
Some of it's well worth it. You know, and not the ones you think of, not the main ones. I like Stone in Love. That one's a good one.
Yeah.
Some of the ones you know they don't play all the time. Anyways,
And then if you're gonna like, it depending on your definition of get down, James Brown and Barry Manilow.
yeah, I'm
you
thinking
know.
of things white people. There's one that's not Timberline Road. Fucking god damn it! I'm having the same blockage I had on. I'm having a
Are you-
blockage.
Old Town Road.
Old
Is that
Town
what you're
Road they
thinking
get
of?
down to still, I think, but
Nah. I've always hated that
Cotton
song.
Head Road. There you go. They, I don't know what it is about country white people. They get down to that one. Garth Brooks. Copperhead Road. There you go.
Mormons, I can say historically, go crazy for the chicken dance.
Oh my God.
The chicken song. You know,
As the
you put
DJ
that
shoot
on.
me.
You know, that's a dad favorite right there. Cha-cha
Here
slide.
when I DJ'd weddings, and I DJ'd a lot. This was my golden 3 to start a reception, like dance floor off.
Yeah.
Was let's get it started in here. And the bass keeps running, and run. You know what I mean? That one. Let's get it started.
Yeah.
Into it's an Usher one. Yeah. Da dun 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 dun. Yeah. You got me.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Sometimes I liked throwing pony, but there's a golden third one that always worked, and I'm trying to remember what it was. That one normally got through in there, like September 19th. No, I'm playing. September is sure a good one. I'm trying to remember which one rolled with Usher and Let's Get It Started. I think it was a Backstreet Boys straight up. Everybody, yeah, everybody. Yeah, I mean, and people sing along. That's how I know, get them.
Yeah.
Here's one that I got requested to turn off by the bride's father one time. I played Fly. Okay, so we're having a fun time. I definitely opened with those 3. Everybody's loving it. We're having a great time. Few requests because everybody's just down and having, digging the set list. I throw on Fly by what's the fucking band? Sugar Ray. Oh my god. We didn't eat. 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 You know what I'm saying? And I think I didn't even make it through the first verse, and the bride's father looks at me and goes, just, okay, fuck. Find something in the same key. Let's go. Shit. That was a bad call.
More like, you ever have like a fight at a wedding you were at? Like,
yes. Oh my god. I learned so many.
like-
I'm so glad I DJ'd weddings and had to help run weddings before I had my weddings, because I learned so many things not to do at my wedding to keep a fight with my own wife happening. I watched a lot of bride and groom fights. Let's say that. I watched a lot of mom freakouts. I watched a lot of bridezillas. Not at my wedding, no, at different weddings coming, preceding that, right? But the one that I remember most, and this one will stick with you too, buddy, because you're in the same boat, was I was DJing a really beautiful wedding at this farm in the country, and the groom the whole time, and I was kind of like the timeline manager, I wasn't like the event coordinator for sure, but since I'm the one with the mic, I'm making everything happen on time.
Yeah.
For them, which means hunting down the right people, telling them, hey, 5 minutes, we're doing this. Hey, 5 minutes, we're doing that. Every time I go to do the next thing, the husband disappeared. And I'd be like, hey, where the fuck is, let's call him Jasper. Where the fuck is Jasper? You know what I mean? Oh, I think he stepped back outside to smoke with his friends. Dude, and then I'd go find him and he'd be like, yeah, give me 5. And it'd be 20. You know what I mean? They had probably like 20 cool things they wanted to do on their wedding event timeline thing.
Yeah.
With a good amount of time. It was probably like a 6-hour reception. It was a long one,
Mm-hmm.
Barely got 5 things, and definitely got the speeches, everything that was supposed to happen at dinner, but none of the things she wanted to do afterwards, including some dances, some special, cutting the cake. This guy just kind of disappeared, was out smoking with his boys all night. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
And then on the schedule, you know what was one of the few things they did get in there? Last Dance. So I hunt him down for the Last Dance. She's already fallen apart before this, but we go to do the Last Dance. I don't know what song it was. I really wish I remember what song, because it kind of cut like a knife with the lyrics on something. And she just starts bawling mid Last Dance and runs out of the whole fucking barn in most movie-esque thing, and he's just like, what happened? Why? Why are you upset? They couldn't understand. You know what I mean? It was like, I didn't say it, but I know somebody did come up. Dude, you were out all night. What the fuck? You weren't here at all.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, lesson learned. I know I like smoking. I need to not. Oh my, there's a time and place. If you're getting married and you're an avid smoker or terminal pothead, as my teacher used to call me, make 2 periods where you could go smoke a cigarette for 5 minutes, and that's it, brother. You're needed. You know what I mean? Get your ass in there. I don't. You know how they say some marriages don't last. A lot of marriages don't last a year. I don't think that marriage lasted a month, dude. That was pretty tough. She was pretty upset.
Yeah, it's her day. It's you're an arm.
Yeah, if you're the groom, what? It's not, dude. Yeah, this ain't your day. You know what I mean? Also, if she made amends or thought of you in the wedding planning process, you got to keep her. You know what I'm saying? And that's because she wanted to, right? Make it, make it about her. It's the thing most chicks dream of, or whatever. That's probably an overstatement. You know what I mean? Hey, and if you got other dreams, chicks, follow them. Do your thing. Love you. We do this. Chris is big pussy today. What is up with big pussy? It's the costume. It's the costume.
Telling you. I feel like you put on not Scooby, but Marlene, Scooby's wife, costume on today.
Okay, I don't want to take up all of the time with how you doing. So Saturday we did this trivia night, and I do want to tell you, it was a trivia night for Kelly, Dr. Evil's work.
Mm-hmm.
Did a great job. I think it was a success. We did not place, but we did get best dressed because the rest of the table went as Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I went as a 70s pimp.
Nice.
It was a dueling decades thing, so I thought at least if I dress up as my favorite decade, I'm dressing up for him. So thank you. And I think Rocky Horror Picture Show happened in the 70s, so I was just like, this will work out. So free Texas Roadhouse meal because of the Best Dressed Award. Fuck yeah. And then B, your boy almost passed out. That was insane.
Wait, like drinking too much or like
no, completely, barely, maybe a cigarette every 2 hours kind of thing. It was definitely not like although we were eating like shit, but I don't think it was anything like that. Ever since I was a kid, if I hear somebody talking medical stuff, if we're talking about a surgery and you're getting graphic, if we're talking about an injury and we're getting graphic, if we're talking about a disability and we're getting graphic, I lose the feeling in my feet first, and then I start getting cold sweats. And I've never had this happen where I actually go to pass out, but I always feel I start getting dizzy. I'm like, man, I need to lay down. You know what I mean? After every round, they're having people come up and give a little speech about the place and thanking everybody for coming out. And one of the people who comes up definitely had a brain injury. Yeah, I'm not. That's all I'm saying. But mid-speech, I kind of get the feeling, and I feel terrible because I like this guy. I'm really feel good and like happy for the guy on his success. But dude, I have to run out and get some air, which never happens. Feels terrible. I'm also thinking that I could I've never fainted before. You know what I mean? Fainting is like, how long are you going to go down for? I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. So there is a security guard watching the door kind of deal, like a off-duty police officer. Maybe he is on duty. Who knows? He's definitely wearing a badge. I have to go have a conversation because there's like a bench in front of him. And I go sit down and I say, hey, sir, I had to leave in there. I'm feeling lightheaded. Keep an eye on me for a sec. Thank you. You go, okay. I kind of work on my breathing. After about 2 minutes, he goes, are you okay? Do I need to call you an ambulance? And I'm like, no, thank you for thinking of me, but please no. I'm good. I just need a second. And then I get back up, get a little air, get my bearings, and everything was good. But fuck, man, I thought I was going down. I've never had that happen before. You know? Have you ever fainted?
A couple of times.
What was the worst place you ever fainted?
Well, those two are knockouts. I don't think they count.
Knockouts? Oh, like you were in a fight or you got hit with something?
No. One time I was carrying a large wooden wall and I hit a different wall and fell backwards. Was out for maybe 30 seconds. Direct hit to the head on the concrete.
Yeah.
And then the other time I was younger and more bouncy. We were playing kick the bottle out in the parking lot when it was all icy out, and I put the can right on an icy patch, and then I was gonna win, but then I hit that icy patch, and then just feet right out from under me, another direct hit to the concrete.
Ugh. Your head is taking some concrete hits. Holy shit.
Dude, I was built tough, thank God. These eyes and ears aren't carrying a lot of their weight, so
that's also why one's a little higher than the other. No, I'm playing. Well, I mean, Dr. Evil and I witnessed you hit the pavement once too, bro.
Oh yeah.
I think we've already talked about it on this podcast, but
yeah, we have. I don't think I passed out that time, though.
No, I don't think. Thank God you did. We would have ran you to the hospital if you did. Jesus.
Yeah. But fainting, I fainted at a Boy Scout camp once.
Tell me that one.
Oh, it was the dumb. Didn't eat all day. Wasn't drinking enough water. Or hiking alone on the trail. Just passed out for a couple of seconds and woke up. And then went and got some water and stuff and sat down for a while. Didn't tell nobody. Because you know how it is. The second you tell somebody at the camp, now all of a sudden you're in the ER wasting your day.
Emergency. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I know when I need to tell somebody and when I don't.
Yeah.
And then I've definitely witnessed Dr. Evil faint a number of places too. My least favorite and most memorable one is when we were on a second floor deck, and she went and fainted. But to her credit, I think she felt it coming on and gave me she said something that was alarming. And I go, what? And then she went, and I was able to catch her, but I had to lay her down. So when she came to, she was on the ground, but it was like, no, am I wrong? Talk to me. You don't remember this?
Okay. I'm 90% sure I went down and barely cleared the railing and the table.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I had felt it coming on, you're correct, and I had decided, no, yeah, I'm definitely going to faint. I probably ought to move to sit down. But before I could move to sit down, it was just enough that I had taken a step forward, which is how I cleared the balcony. But I think that motion did me in, too. So, step forward, fell backward, laid myself out. Very pleasant dream.
Was pissed when we were
was pissed to have to wake up, but understood why. And, yeah, wasn't great.
So, anyways, shout out. Let's see. Anything else going on? Nope. We can carry on. Comedy news. Thank you very much.
I actually did a little research while we were gabbing.
Hell yeah.
So, Fortune Feimster has a new comedy special coming out on Netflix on December 3rd. I think she's calling it Crushing It. You also have, I think, on Netflix as well, the Adam Ray, Dr. Phil Live deal coming up. Yeah.
Tremendous.
And then I had an article's headline that I want you to guess who it's about because I saw it and it made me giggle.
All right, go for it.
From Rolling Stone, extremely racist, quote, comedian, unquote, speaks at Trump rally, calls Puerto Rico, quote, garbage. Who is that comedian?
Louis J. Gomez? No, I'm playing. Is it?
Tony Hinchcliffe.
In the same vein. Okay, cool.
I'm on NBC now.
Well, I will say Tony was a huge, what was his name, RFK supporter, and then, well, RFK is trying to garner support for Trump now, so
I just
makes sense.
I
I
liked
will
that headline
say,
because I was expecting to not know the person.
I will say, Tony's not wrong. Infrastructure wise, Puerto Rico, no bueno. Just they know it too. People are fantastic people. You just might not want to stop at a stop sign. And yeah,
Who doesn't want to party with Kid Rock? That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
Kid Rock and Hulk Hogan. That sounds like a good time.
Fortune Feimster, I'm excited that she's putting out a new special. Her first one, Sweet and Salty, was pretty good, pretty fantastic, in my opinion.
And then Brett Ernst is putting out a special on YouTube called Uncaged. Brett Ernst is a really funny New York comedian, very Italian. He's the guy who got me on to Cologne. And again, he's got a special out on YouTube as of this week called Uncaged. Worth a watch. Go check it out. Brett Ernst. Really funny. Also on Legion of Skanks this week. Got high for the first time in his life. Fun time. Go check it out.
And then while we're talking about specials, those of you that have recently gotten into conspiracy theorists or longtime theorists, your man, your boy, Sam Tripoli, the comedy conspiracy theory king, arguably, he put out a new special. It's not on YouTube yet. However, if you go to samtripoli.com, you can watch his special there for free. Check out all of his podcasts if you want to learn more about, the Black Pope or the Anunnaki or, just myths,
Ooh,
gods, and
9/11
true
and
facts all together.
Conspiracy Social Club is a fun podcast, so that's his.
Absolutely.
That's, one of his.
That's with Brian Cowan as well, which is where they argue about conspiracy theories. It's fantastic. It's samtripoli.com. It's where you can watch it for free. Don't ask me to spell Tripoli off the top of my head. I'll fuck it up.
Oh, at the wedding, when they asked if anybody had any objections to this union, I stood up and I gave our plugs. I definitely mentioned your showcase.
Excellent.
And the podcast. I thought, everybody, you got to tell a friend. I told a bunch of people for you this week, but you guys got to catch up for next week, okay? Make sure you tell a friend, share the podcast, leave a comment, subscribe, like, all that stuff, because it really helps us out. And it helps us know that you guys are actually liking this thing we do here. We hope you like it. We hope whatever. You know what? Fuck it. We love you guys. You guys love us. That's what's up. Mad love, but tell a friend. We got to share this podcast. And we got to get people at this showcase on Wednesday this week, so mad love and respect. Go check out Ty's showcase at the Big Top Brewing Company in Florida. Something Lake, I don't know the city. Fuck. But
Lakewood Ranch.
Any other big things we need to mention for comedy news? I'll have blank looks.
No.
I think Corey. No, I'm not even saying it. I don't know his name. Let's see here. Is it your week for Savage of the Week?
It is my week of the Savage of the Week, and my Savage it's going out to a fantastic comedian who did get railroaded, but then rose above and got a better deal. Andrew Schultz. It's also kind of in the comedy news. He did a political interview or regular interview, depending on how you listen to it, with the candidate Donald J. Trump, and then he was going to sell tickets to his special taping, at the Brooklyn Center for the Arts, I think.
Yeah, and then they
the
canceled
large
the show.
theater in Brooklyn. And about 2 hours after he put out that interview, his show got canceled. They started canceling tour dates on him just for talking to a guy. I believe that's kind of a form of censorship personally, and I'm not really for people getting punished for random interviews. However, your boy Andrew Schultz went and got himself a bigger theater and sold that bitch out that day.
That's crazy, dude.
You know what I mean?
Savage move, dude.
Savage move. Flip the script. So that's my savage of the week, Andrew Schultz.
Holy shit. Got a couple runner-ups, too. Shout out again to Dr. Evil for success on her event and, all the hard work she puts in. And then shout out to Oscar for being a champ with his meds and hopefully making a little kitty recovery. So, dude, it's been fun. We had a really long episode. I know we kind of had a short one last week. So, hey, everybody, it's us making up to you. Let's cut her there because I know you've had a long day. I got a few things I got to wrap up tonight, too. But happy Halloween, everybody. Thanks for being here. And we'll be back next week, okay?
Yeah. Tell your fucking friends.
Yeah, get some candy and shit. Trick, treat, all that stuff, If you're a trick, leave a treat.